Welcome, nature enthusiasts and champions of the unseen. Tonight, we venture deep into the heart of the Redwood Forest, California, where towering trees hold ancient secrets and whispers echo on the wind. Join us as Ethan, a reluctant babysitter, finds himself entangled in a chilling mystery that transcends the veil between this world and the next. Prepare to be captivated by a tale of whispers in the pines, a courageous ecologist's legacy, and the unwavering spirit of a community united. Will Ethan and a 10-year-old named Maya heed a spectral plea for help and save the ancient redwoods from a ruthless logging company? Buckle up for a thrilling ride where the lines between reality and the paranormal blur, and where the whispers of a guardian spirit ignite a fight for a cause bigger than themselves. Let's unravel the mysteries of the Redwood Forest and celebrate the power of courage, collaboration, and a healthy dose of spooky encounters. Whispers in the Pines, a babysitting mystery in the Redwood Forest. The towering redwoods of Humboldt County, California cast long shadows as 20-year-old Ethan pulled his beat-up pickup truck to a stop outside a sprawling Victorian mansion nestled amongst the ancient trees. Moonlight filtered through the dense canopy, painting the scene in an eerie silver glow. He wasn't here for the picturesque setting, though. Tonight, Ethan was on a babysitting mission. His employer, Dr. Eleanor Vance, a renowned botanist studying the redwoods, needed a last-minute sitter for her 10-year-old daughter, Maya. Intrigued by the opportunity to spend the night in such a unique location, Ethan readily agreed, dismissing the whispers of the locals about the haunted house. A shiver ran down his spine as he approached the mansion. Its grandeur was undeniable, with ornate gables and a wraparound porch, but it also exuded an air of neglect. Peeling paint and overgrown weeds added to the unsettling atmosphere. Ethan was greeted by Dr. Vance, a woman with sharp features and piercing blue eyes that seemed to hold a hidden weariness. She explained that Maya was shy and prone to vivid imaginations, a barely veiled warning about the ghost stories surrounding the house. Inside, the mansion was a labyrinth of dusty rooms and creaking floorboards. Ethan found Maya huddled in a corner of the dimly lit living room, her nose buried in a book about ancient redwood myths. Her large, inquisitive eyes held a spark of both curiosity and apprehension. After a dinner of lukewarm pizza, Ethan decided to distract Maya from the spooky atmosphere. He pulled out a worn deck of playing cards and taught her a few magic tricks. Maya's laughter filled the room, warming the cold air and momentarily dispelling the unsettling feeling Ethan couldn't shake. As bedtime approached, Maya insisted on showing Ethan her favorite room, a small den located at the back of the house. As they entered, a sudden gust of wind rattled the windows, plunging them into momentary darkness. Maya clung to Ethan's arm, a tremor in her voice. "Did you hear that, Ethan?" she whispered. It sounded like a woman crying. Ethan, ever the pragmatist, brushed it off as the wind playing tricks. He helped Maya settle into bed, promising to investigate any strange noises. Back in the living room, he settled on the worn sofa, a flashlight clutched in his hand. The silence was heavy, punctuated only by the rhythmic creaking of the old house. Suddenly, a soft moan echoed through the hallway. Ethan's heart pounded. He grabbed his flashlight and cautiously followed the sound. It led him to a locked room at the end of the corridor. Intrigued, Ethan used a hairpin from his backpack to pry open the door. His breath hitched. The room was a shrine to the Redwood Forest. Botanical sketches lined the walls, and a massive table held an assortment of scientific equipment. But what truly sent chills down his spine was the woman's figure standing by the window, her back towards him. He called out, but the figure remained motionless. As he inched closer, the moonlight revealed a faded photograph on the table. A younger Dr. Vance, brimming with joy, standing next to a smiling woman with auburn hair. The woman by the window turned, her face obscured by the darkness. "Who are you?" Ethan demanded, his voice trembling. The woman spoke in a raspy whisper, a voice that seemed to echo not just from the room, but from the very trees themselves. "I am the guardian of the forest," she rasped. and you trespass on sacred ground." Ethan, shaken but determined, explained his presence. He spoke of Dr. Vance and Maya, emphasizing their respect for the redwoods. Slowly, the woman relaxed her stance. She spoke of a time when the forest was healthy, its energy vibrant. Now, she said, a darkness threatened its heart. The woman revealed herself to be Sarah, Dr. Vance's late wife, a renowned ecologist who had dedicated her life to protecting the redwoods. She claimed the darkness originated from a greedy logging company planning to decimate a vital section of the forest. Sarah pleaded with Ethan to help her, to use Dr. Vance's research to stop the destruction. Intrigued and terrified, Ethan agreed. The rest of the night passed in a blur of whispered conversations with Sarah, learning about the forest's vulnerability and the logging company's nefarious plans. As dawn approached, Sarah vanished, leaving Ethan with a newfound purpose and a heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. The next morning, Dr. Vance was surprised by Ethan's haggard appearance and his fervent plea to help stop the logging company. Maya, sensing the urgency, corroborated his story, adding details about the woman. Maya, sensing the urgency, corroborated his story, adding details about the woman she'd overheard Ethan speaking to in the night. Though skeptical at first, Dr. Vance's keen intellect was piqued. She saw the sincerity in Ethan's eyes and the conviction in Maya's voice. Sarah's faded photograph and Ethan's recounting of their encounter with the guardian of the forest further fueled her curiosity. Together, they decided to investigate. Dr. Vance contacted her network of environmental activists, while Ethan, with Maya's help, combed through Sarah's den, meticulously documenting her research. They found detailed maps of the forest's ecosystem, highlighting the area targeted for logging. Sarah's research proved not only the devastating impact the logging would have on the redwood's delicate balance, but also revealed a hidden network of underground springs crucial to the forest's health. Armed with this information, Dr. Vance and Ethan launched a multi-pronged attack. Dr. Vance presented her findings at a public hearing, her passionate plea resonating with the local community. Ethan, using his social media skills, created a viral campaign showcasing the beauty and fragility of the redwoods, drawing national attention to the issue. Meanwhile, Maya, inspired by Sarah's whispers, started a Save the Redwoods club at her school, organizing fundraising events and writing heartfelt letters to local officials. Her enthusiasm ignited a spark in her classmates, who readily joined the cause. The logging company, facing mounting public pressure and legal challenges based on the hidden springs discovered by Sarah, was forced to back down. Their permits were revoked, and the Redwood Forest was declared a protected area. News of their victory spread throughout the community. Ethan, once a reluctant babysitter, became a local hero. Dr. Vance, forever grateful for Ethan's courage and Maya's unwavering determination, established a scholarship in Sarah's name to support young environmental activists. However, Ethan's experience continued to have a profound impact on him beyond the celebratory headlines. He developed a deep respect for nature, volunteering his time alongside Dr. Vance to study the redwoods. Every time he walked amongst the towering trees, he felt a connection with Sarah, the guardian of the forest, a silent understanding established during that chilling night. Years passed. Ethan, now a graduate student in environmental science, returned to the Redwood Forest. He stood with Dr. Vance and Maya, now a passionate young environmentalist herself, at a ceremony unveiling a memorial plaque dedicated to Sarah. The wind rustled through the leaves, a sound that resonated with a comforting familiarity. In his mind, he could almost hear a faint whisper, carried on the breeze, "Thank you." It was a reminder that even in the quiet whispers of the forest, there existed a powerful force. A legacy of love, a guardian spirit, and the unwavering spirit of a community that listened. They had saved the redwoods, their victory fueled by a babysitting adventure that turned into a paranormal encounter and eventually, a fight for a cause far greater than themselves. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey through the whispering pines of the Redwood Forest. We hope Ethan and Maya's bravery, fueled by the ghostly plea for help, resonated with you. Remember, even the most ordinary nights can hold extraordinary encounters, and sometimes, a little nudge from the spirit world can ignite a powerful environmental movement. If you enjoyed this tale of whispers, guardians, and the fight for a sacred forest, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for even more captivating stories. Hit that notification bell to be the first to know when our next spooky adventure unfolds. Next time, we'll be venturing to a completely different location, so buckle up and get ready for a whole new kind of historical chill. Until then, keep your ears open for whispers on the wind. You never know what secrets they might hold.